Hello everyone. Okay, I want to show you how you're going to complete your Scratch, just in case you need to go back and review this video. So you have to change the backdrop, which you could see right here on stage. You click on the picture here and it will take you to all of these different options when you select all. We're going to select underwater and then you're going to select underwater too. So I'm going to delete it because I already have it. But we have underwater here, and then we're going to eventually add another backdrop, which is something we're going to design. I'll get to this in a little bit, but so far, when you go to underwater, you should have also erased your sprite. So when you're adding a sprite, we're adding two divers. We're going to select the sprite option, and I'm going to type diver. So you're going to select diver 1 and diver 2. First select one and then select the other. I'm going back because I already have my divers. Once you select your divers, we're going to get into the coding section. Okay. We have to start here in the beginning. I'm just going to raise this a little higher so it's easier for you to see. I'm going to align it and hope that that makes it simpler. Okay? So bear with me. Thank you for being patient with me so then I can kind of show you for the most part. Okay? All right. So we're going to select this. Well, let me explain. All of these have specific colors. So according to their colors are according to what we're going to be selecting in the coding section over here. So if it's orange, we're going to be going to the control center. I'm sorry, the event center. If it is purple, we're going to where it says looks. If it is blue, we're going to motion. So now that I kind of explained what we're doing there, for diver 1, and you have to make sure that the sprite diver 1 is selected, we have selected, we're going to control first, I'm sorry, I'm confusing you guys, the event first, and then we're going to select when I receive, and you're going to slide it over like so to create this piece. Then you're going to go to, and make sure it says M1. Then you're going to go to the purple section, and where it says say, we're selecting the first one, and then we're going to just plug it in underneath, kind of like a puzzle. We're going to type in, hello, fine sir, I'm looking for food, and we're going to put it for 4 seconds. Then we're going to go back, okay, and select broadcast to M2. Once we complete that, we are going to now select in events when I receive, and this is M3, we're going to say these two things, which is going to do the same exact thing we just did. And we're going to type this in for 3 seconds, type this in for 3 seconds, and then we're going to broadcast. After we're done with that, we're going to then copy the same exact event. So make sure it says when backdrop switches to, and then we get to select. So remember in your maze, look at which one starts off for where we need it. Then remember the blue is in motion. So where it says go to X and then it has 2 circles and Y 2 circles, then they're considering this section. And make sure the numbers are the same. So you're going to set the size to 40%, which you're going to find it in looks. Let's see, set size to, and you change the number. Then you're going to have this selection when, and it's a flag clicked, which is going to be located in advance, like so. You're going to go to motion, and you're going to look at go to -9, y, -125. we're going to set the size to 100%, which makes it easier because you don't have to really change anything. You just grab this one, drag it, and connect. Now for here, this one gets a little tricky. We're still going to go to events, and we're going to select when backdrop switches to. So when backdrop switches to, you're going to drag it over, and this darker orange section is going to be in control. So as you can see where it says forever, you're selecting this and you're connecting the dots underneath. Now this turquoise color is in sensing. So you're going to select sensing, and then you're going to look for where it says key, like so, blank, pressed. So you're going to press the arrow down and you're going to copy where it says up arrow, pressed. Then after we go here, we're going to connect in motion. So we're going to move 10 steps. And we're going to slide it under, plug it in. Then we're going to go back to control and do the if-then scenarios. You're going to continue all the way until your coding matches exactly this coding that is presented in front of you. Okay, last but not least, I attempted to do this so we can try it together. I added a backdrop switch and I still am a work in progress, but I want you to try this and then maybe you guys can come up with your own ideas. All the blue ones, once again, like this color blue, would be located in motion. Then I'm going to select Diver 2. When I go to Diver 2, which I'm going to just lift higher so you can see, Diver 2 doesn't have too much going on, but it still has something going on. So we always want to start with the events. So in the beginning, we go to when click, which is the flag, and then we're going to the looks. So we're going to look for where it says show, we're going to look for switch backdrop and say, and this is what we're actually writing. And then we're going to go to broadcast, which is also in advance, and it's on the bottom. Make sure it's M1. Then we're going to go to when I receive, M2. Same thing with purple in the look section. You're going to copy this, go again to broadcast, and then we're also going to include this section. Once we're done with Diver 2, we're going to go to shark. Now the shark, you may or may have not added it yet. If you have not added the shark, you're going to click on the sprite and then you're going to add your shark. So of course you can type in shark, and we right now are using this shark too. So once we go to the shark, because I already have my shark, you have the opportunity to look at the costumes, and it has shark A, shark B, or shark C. So in order to get the shark to look like it's biting down, you're going to have to convert it from one to the other, which I'm going to show you here. So first you're going to do when flag, click hide. And then, where do I have my other one? Oops, I'm missing quite a bit. Hold on one second. Okay, so you're going to go to events and then you're going to go to looks. You're going to select when flag click and then hide. And then when I receive M4, you're going to show, this is going to be in events, looks, motion, events, motion, control, looks. The purples are looks. This is how it should look completely. I'm going to scroll down. So that's how you should have your sprites, which are considered Diver 1, 2, and Shark. I want to make sure we have that complete. So then eventually we'll get to costumes and changing colors and doing all that good stuff. But for right now, I want to make sure everyone understands that we have to get this coding correctly and completed in order for us to move on to the next process. With backdrop, I'm going to show you. We're going to be creating Okay, so you're actually converting this into a picture. You're drawing a line and you're going to do it zigzag and you're converting this. I will show you step by step and do this with you. However, I need to make sure that you have diver 1, 2, and the shark ready to go with your coding, and then we would make sure to do the maze as well. Then we're going to play with it and see what areas we need to improve. Now, if you have completed Diver 1 instruction coding section, an example, if you're completed with this section, then go to the next diver. If you're completed with the diver, then go to the shark. Once you're completed with all 3 of them, then that's when we'll get started if you do not have the maze completed. So first, your checklist is to first consider diver 1, then diver 2, lastly, shark 2. If you have any questions, let me know once we're working on it. But I just recorded myself to make it easier for you guys to pause. You can do this. Remember, do your best. You got this.